Welcome to Discover Community Church. So glad that you decided to either join us at one of our watch parties or you're tuning in online. If you're at a watch party, make sure you grab a snack, something to drink, make yourself at home. If you're online, please put your name and where you're tuning in from so that our chat host can properly greet you. Look, here at Discover Community Church, we are known for our love for God, our love for people, and making a difference. So what we're going to have next is our praise and worship. We're going to have a mindful moment, and then we're going to have a word from the Lord. I hope that you are on the edge of your seat. It's going to be an amazing time together, and we're so glad you decided to join us here at Discover Community Church. Welcome to Discover Community Church.
The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? I will wait on you. I will wait on you. I will trust in you. I will trust in you.
The Lord is my light and salvation.
Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and
Salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid?
I will wait on you. I will wait on you.
I will trust in you.
Oh,
I will
trust in you. Got another part for y'all. Listen. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. Y'all sing.
I will remain
Hey.
confident in this.
I will see
the goodness of the Lord. The Lord
is my light.
and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom
Hey.
shall I be afraid?
Be
The
afraid.
Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear?
Oh,
Whom shall I be afraid?
I will
wait on you. I will wait on you. I will trust in you.
all the days of my
I will
life.
trust in you. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord.
I will remain.
I will remain
Yeah.
confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord.
I like this part. You know, the world is throwing so many things at us right now. But Lord, we're going to trust in you. We're going to stand on your word. We set our hope on you. We set our hope on your love. We set our hope on the one who is the everlasting God. You are the everlasting God. We set our hope.
We set our hope on you. We set our hope
goodness of the Lord.
I will remain
You see,
confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord.
one more
I will
time,
remain
confident in
I will
this.
see the goodness of the Lord.
Relax your mind, let your conscience be free. Relax your mind, let your conscience be free. Relax your mind, let your conscience be free.
The DCC Mindful Moment is a mindfulness practice designed to help us improve our ability to decrease stress, anxiety, and regulate our emotions. This time is intended to help us focus our attention and observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. We invite you to join us. Find a comfortable position, remove any distractions, and prepare to experience God through our connection with the world around us. Close your eyes. Wherever you are, whether seated, laying down, or standing, focus on the thing that you are connected with. What is your body in contact with? Is it a bed, a sofa, a chair? That thing that is currently holding you up is connected to the ground. Maybe it is your feet that is in contact with the earth. Focus your attention there. Notice the steady surface. It is flat, consistent. It is sure. You can trust it with yourself. You know that it holds you up. It will not let you fall. As it supports you, you are part of it. Imagine yourself steady, consistent. Feel the power that comes from the confidence of being sure. You too can hold yourself up. You can support the weight of another. You, through what is connecting you to the earth, are anchored. You are tethered to your home. You will not float away. Instead, you will always be pulled toward home. It is a thing you can have complete confidence in. It is truth. Like you and that thing that anchors you, you are also grounded in your Creator. You are supported by consistency. You are assured. You can trust that you are connected. Feel the connection to the one who is connected to all. The entire universe is in contact with the same God. Everything is as sure as you are in this moment. You are supported. You are cared for. It is because of this connection that you are connected to things much bigger than you can imagine. You are always always pulled toward home. You are always anchored in God. Open your eyes and rest assured.
Relax your mind.
Good morning and welcome to church. I am so excited to see you guys this morning. I pray that you had an amazing and a fun summer. And now as we all try to get back into our routines, kids are back in school, parents are back working, what I'd like to do is start a series today that would place something on the dashboard of your life. So this summer while we were driving, I was listening to an old playlist. And in that playlist, a song from Jonathan McReynolds popped up. And the song was called Comparison Kills. Allow me to read a couple of the lyrics for you. It says, I can only speak for my world, where almost everyone has what they need. Other nations live with sickness, but over here, we die from jealousy, because it makes you chase what's not meant to be chased, because you've possessed it all along. It comes to steal, it comes to hide what is real, because comparison kills. He ends the songs with this. He says, pressure gets hot, and with heat come mirages, so you think that it's cool over there. Your thirst is real, but water can't feel what comparison kills. Today I'd like to start a series called Comparison Kills. So after listening to the song, I asked myself this question. How many of us aren't enjoying what we have because we're comparing it to what someone else has? How many of us are unhappy with what we have because we're measuring it up against what someone else has? It is true that comparison kills. So, awareness drives our discontent, and it's that discontent that drives comparison, because there's always somebody richer, there's always somebody smarter, there's always somebody happier, there's always somebody skinnier, there's always somebody prettier, there's always somebody handsomer. Y'all get it. Comparison is extremely insidious because it sucks the joy out of where you are, because you're longing to be somewhere else. And we can't fully enjoy what God has given because we're longing for what He's given someone else. Comparison indeed kills. So comparison looks at what someone else has as if what they have is better than what you have, as if where they are is better than where you are, and makes you feel less than. So comparison is extremely insidious. There's an old saying that regardless of how thin you make a pancake, it always has two sides. And the other side of comparison is when we compare ourselves to people we feel that in certain areas we are better than, right? And so it goes this way. I may be a mess, however, Bob is messier. I may be broke, but Cindy is broker. I may drink, but they get drunk. And the other side of comparison is that it has the potential to make you feel superior. Comparing ourselves to other people who have areas that we feel are better has the potential to make us feel inferior, while comparing ourselves to people we feel we're better in other areas could make us feel superior. And feeling inferior may dictate how you allow people to treat you. And feeling superior may dictate how you treat others. Indeed, family, comparison kills. Because there's always going to be someone who has a bigger, a better, a brighter, a faster, a shinier. And trying to keep pace with them, you'll find that comparison kills. Trying to keep pace with them, comparison can kill your finances. Trying to compare your relationship with another can kill relationships. And ultimately, the stress can kill us. So, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, we're not the first ones to have to wrestle with this tension of comparison. We're not the first ones. King Solomon is credited for being extremely wise, and he archived some of his wisdom for us, and he addresses this exact issue. So in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, starting at verse 4, King Solomon says this about comparison. He says, I saw that all toil and all achievement spring from man's envy of his neighbor. This too is meaningless and a chasing after the wind. King Solomon says, look, I see all of these advances are being made not because people have a natural drive, a dream. However, I see that this achievement is being made because they're looking to the left and to the right, and they're comparing themselves to others. And he says, this mindset is meaningless, a chasing after the wind. It's meaningless because you can never catch the wind. And it places you on the hamster wheel of life. He says, let's not do this. So allow me to give you the same verse in the KJV, the Kevin Jones version. I would love to move up to your perceived glow up. That's what Solomon is actually saying. He's saying we look at others and says, I would love to move up, and to what I perceive is your glow up. Now, this is what I need for you to understand, that Solomon is not advocating for not having aspiration, dreams, and goals. He's not saying that we shouldn't have aspirations, dreams, and goals, and that we shouldn't go after those aspirations, dreams, and goals. How do I know? Because of the very next verse. Verse 5, he says this: the fool folds his hands and ruins himself. He says only a fool would sit back, fold his hands, and say, we'll just let life unfold by itself. He says only a fool would not engage after their passions, their goals, and their dreams. To which you and I would then ask, Solomon, what then is the alternative? Then if we shouldn't be looking to the left or to the right and measuring ourselves by what our neighbor or what our friend is doing, what is the alternative? And I'm glad you asked, because he addresses that in verse 6. He gives us this amazing word picture. He says, better one handful with tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. Watch this. He says, watch this word picture. He says, better one handful with tranquility. Tranquility is a recipe with 3 ingredients. Tranquility is satisfaction, contentment, and peace. And watch this. When you get caught in the comparison trap, when you are constantly comparing yourself, what you forego is satisfaction, contentment, and peace. He says, better one handful with tranquility and peace than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. Two handfuls clenched is a picture of someone desperately trying to cling on to what they've scraped together. Two handfuls clenched is a picture of someone who may be stressed. And he says, better one handful, which means the other hand is left open. It's a picture, watch this, of balance. It's a picture of a hand that's gathering, but a hand that's free to also receive. It's a hand that's free to also give. It's a hand that's free to also bring close, to embrace. And it's a beautiful picture of balance. And what Solomon is trying to get us to understand is that comparison doesn't leave room for balance in life. And too often we're speeding through life, making the next appointment, because we're grinding and grinding and grinding, because we can't be satisfied, we can't be content, and we don't have peace because we're comparing ourselves to someone else. Comparison kills. So here's my question for you. In what areas of life do you find yourself comparing yourself to others? In what areas of your life do you find yourself going on IG and wishing my life was more like? Is it not true that when you compare your life to someone else's, there is a tendency not to be grateful for the things that you have in your life? Which is another reason why at DCC we've incorporated Self-Care Sunday. That should be a time of taking stock, a time of being grateful for what we have, a time of, watch this, with the free hand, bringing those close that we've been so busy during the week that we've haven't been able to spend enough quality time. It's an opportunity to let some things go off of our schedule and make time for what's truly important. It's time for self-care, so that we'll be a more healthy individual to be able to engage in a more loving and healthy relationship. Because comparison kills. Jonathan McReynolds says, pressures get hot and with heat comes mirages. So you think it's cool over there. The thirst is real, but water can't feel what comparison kills. I love the lyric because thirst is a natural desire. However, comparison is trying to fill a legitimate need from an illegitimate source. Let's be grateful for what we have, work with one, leave the other free, so that comparison won't kill our finances. So comparison won't kill our relationships. So comparison, the stress of comparing, won't kill us. I'm grateful for our time today, together today, family, and I pray that you come back as we learn more about how comparison can kill those things that we say we love in our life. I look forward to spending more time with you in the weeks to come as we continue to talk about comparison kills. God bless you.
Oh my goodness. That was such an amazing word. I'm so glad that we all had a chance to sit here and listen to it, and that we take this to heart and we live this out in our daily lives. Look, we got a couple of more things for you. We want to make sure that you understand how to stay connected with us as we leave. So you can follow us on all of our social media platforms at Come Discover Us. We'll also be doing offering, and if you feel free to give, then you can give at comediscover.org. Also, we'll have some further announcements about ways that you can participate with us as a community. You'll also be able to sign up for watch parties if you're in the Maryland or Virginia area at comediscover.org as well. Look, here at Discover Community Church, we meet twice a month. We meet on first Sundays and third Sundays, okay? So make sure you go to our website and sign up so that you and your family can come. We have things for the kids as well, so bring the kiddos. We're gonna have a great time together. And thank you for joining us here at Discover Community Church. For those who are at a watch party, hold tight. We'll have a hangout for 30 minutes to discuss anything that you would like to talk about, as well as the message for today. We will see you next time, and we can't wait to hug your neck or send you a message here at Discover Community Church.
What's going on, family? My name is Tasha from the VA campus. Welcome to Discover Church, where we love God, love people, and love to make a difference. Here are some of your church announcements.
Discover Community Church is here, and here's what you can expect. Join us every first and third Sunday for our worship services. You can tune in online or join us in person at one of our watch parties in Maryland or Virginia. Watch parties are an opportunity to meet the Discover family in person and watch the service stream together. Registration is required. On fifth Sundays, we will also host community outreach events, giving us another chance to gather and impact our communities. We can't wait to welcome you to our irresistible church. Discover Kids will meet on first and third Sundays at 11 a.m. Join us at one of our watch parties or online at comediscover.org. Are you connected? To stay up to date on all the latest Discover Community Church news and events, go to comediscover.org to fill out our connection form and follow us at Come Discover Us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Giving is easy at Discover Community Church. Contributions can be made by text to give, Cash App, Tithely, PayPal, and Breeze. You can also donate by shopping through our page on Amazon Smile. Go to comediscover.org for all giving links. Show your Discover love by purchasing DCC swag at our brand new online shop, where you'll find all kinds of Discover branded merch. Be sure to check back often, as we'll be releasing new designs throughout the year. Go to comediscover.org to shop. Discover Community Church is participating in the 2022 Walk to End Alzheimer's on Saturday, October 29th. You can help us with this effort in two ways. You can join our team and participate in the walk, or you can donate to help us reach our goal. Go to act.com/walk discover.alz.org to register. Search for Discover Community Church to join our team or to make a donation. Come out and support us as we continue to make a difference in the community.